Hello, this is Jeff Kelly, and in today's video blog post, I want to talk to you about FIFAs. Now, a lot of people say, what in the heck is a FIFA? Well, basically, it's a legal document that attaches to every single thing that you own that gives your creditor basically a right to put a lien on your stuff. So think of a FIFA as like this big old giant octopus that just puts all of its nasty, slimy arms around everything, including your house. FIFA issues usually come up in house situations because let's say that you owe $100,000 on your house, but it's worth $150,000. So you sell the house for $150,000. Well, let's say you've got a FIFA of maybe $10,000. Well, that $10,000 attaches onto that mortgage. So it has to be paid in order for the sale of your house to be completed if there is an active FIFA on your house. It's got to be satisfied. Now, sometimes, you know, a real estate attorney may call and try to negotiate with the people that own the FIFA, but it's totally up to them. If they want to, they can say, you got to pay up the whole thing. Another nasty thing about FIFAs is they bear interest. I believe the judgment rate in Georgia is somewhere around 12%, so it's pretty high, and that builds up over the years. So if you got a FIFA on your house, you do not want to just let it sit there and grow unless you could care less about selling your house. Another thing that a FIFA, people can do with a FIFA, and a lot of people don't realize this, and it doesn't happen very often. It only happens usually in the case of a super nasty creditor. But a creditor can take their FIFA and they can go to the sheriff and they can give it to the sheriff's office. And believe it or not, the sheriff can actually show up to your house. And the creditor can say, I want this. And they can literally take your stuff and they haul it off, and basically, long story short, it can end up on the courthouse steps and the sheriff can say, hey, I've got a TV, how much? And there are people who show up to courthouse steps and they buy this kind of stuff. Pretty rare for that to happen. Usually cases like that are when it's usually a very wealthy person that has a FIFA against them, and the creditor knows, hey, they've got some good stuff in that house, and they know for a fact that they can get a lot of money. Now, you know, a lot of people will ask, how did this FIFA get recorded against me? Where did it come from? And it all starts with a lawsuit. So the sheriff is going to come out to your house, he serves you with a lawsuit, and you've got 30 days to respond. And the vast majority of people just ignore it. And the reason is not because they're just not thinking, it's because they're under a lot of stress, they've got a lot going on, and they just don't show up to court. Bang! Now you got a judgment against you. The creditor takes that judgment, and then they use it to record the FIFA. So if you have got a FIFA recorded against you and you live in the state of Georgia and you've got questions, look at the phone number to my left. I'm going to be in the upper left-hand screen here. And give me a call. It doesn't cost anything for us to sit down and go over your entire economic situation, and let's see if we can come up with a plan that will work for you. Thank you.